ค We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
From Metro Detroit, this is HBL Radio Nation.
Welcome, 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 lighters. We are live in HBL Radio Nation Studios, and this is episode 61 and...
60.
61.
60?
61. In my book, it's 61. I don't know. But I do want to let you guys all know that Brian Gallagher is not here. He had a family emergency last minute. So, Tony's brother, Tim, is with us here in the studio, sitting next to Chewbacca.
Oh, thank
and we
you.
also have Benny Loco in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hoot, hoot. Benny Loco
Hello,
in
Benny.
the house. I know, because you're sweet. And I loves you, too. So, yeah, we're going to, have a little fun tonight and also, talk a little politics. But mostly it's going to be about having fun and making fun of these motherfuckers. What do you think, Benny? I know, and it's good to have good, funny Benny, fun Benny. Well, I feel the same way. Go up and down a roller coaster every now and again. We feel like, okay, everything's going to be fine. Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going good. And then all of a sudden, like, I woke up to Trump going full Hitler on Trash Social. Yeah, how he's going to dismantle every fucking institution there is known to mankind that holds our fucking country together.
He's such a brilliant projectionist because he just says and does everything that he says and does is a confession to what the turmoil is going on inside his dumb orange body.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. He right now, if you could take a picture of Donald's insides right now, it looks
Well, once again, the crazy thing and the sad thing about him is that he believes that everything that comes out of his mouth is true and factual.
Oh,
well,
he
that's what
can't
happens when
get
you're
over
delusional,
himself.
narcissistic prick.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knows so much more than everyone else. Oh,
Yeah,
I've got
I
all the
know people like
intelligence.
that.
I know everything. I know more than that guy.
And, well, you know what fascinates me is that his followers think that he's right. He's
Yeah,
the
I know.
only one that's right.
Bring me a bigger shovel.
He's the only one that is right. And all the judges and all the
Everybody
lawyers
else
is
and all the
wrong.
juries and all our intelligence agencies and our fucking
Everybody's a
FBI
liar
and
except
CIA and
Yeah.
all
That's a
the
cult.
government
That
officials,
is a cult.
they're all wrong.
It just amazes me that the people that believe or fall into what he's speaking about, it's like, why don't you go online yourselves, do your own research, and actually
You know,
find the correct facts instead of
Waco
believing
didn't
whatever
turn
somebody
out very
says.
well for that religious cult. Did.
Yeah, and Benny, you are right.
It is a cult.
It is a cult because they believe every word he says.
That's
and
all it is.
if he told
And
them,
that's how it needs to be dealt with. But they're technically a terrorist cult because they're all armed and fucking crazy.
Well, and they're threatening judges, attorneys,
Yeah,
everybody,
That's what I'm
Congress
saying.
people. They are
They're a
threatening
terrorist
with
cult.
bombs
They're not just
and
a cult. They're not just innocent in their own little cult world doing their culty things.
no, not at
They're
all.
wiping their cult boogers on everybody.
if he sat there and said, "Hey, everyone, the sun is blue," they'd believe him. They wouldn't bother to go outside
Of
and check.
course they would. Don't be ridiculous.
Don't
And
be
personally,
ridiculous.
I like the sky blue.
Ditto. Ditto.
Oh.
Well,
No, it's,
as Tony Soprano would say, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
Get out of here. You gotta say.
Yeah, all the bankruptcy courts were wrong too. I just
Yeah.
saw that in the chat, Amy.
Oh, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to file for bankruptcy again. because he's
I
gonna.
mean,
Oh,
all the bankruptcy courts and the 4,000 lawsuits that he was involved in
Before.
prior to becoming the president were all false too.
yep. Yeah. How could they? How could everybody be wrong but him? I just want to know that.
4,000 lawsuits.
Can anybody answer me the fucking question? How can everybody be wrong but him? It's insane.
There is no answer to that question because it's kind of redundant.
I know. Well, I just want to say hi to a few people. We got Steve from Scotland in the house. We got Paul Benzitsky and Mark P. And
We got
Spike
14 in the
R,
house.
and we got
Everybody share.
Hey, I
John
know
Duff
Paul.
and Amy Taylor. I haven't seen you before, so maybe you know
Welcome,
Amy
Amy.
Taylor. And we
Go-
got Chris. We got a bunch of
Chris.
people in here. You guys, thank you so much for showing up.
Totally
it's kind
appreciate it.
yeah.
And share out, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to do the regular things that make a channel great. And make it great being a part of that said great channel.
Thank you,
That's
Benny.
how you make them better. You cooperate and do your stuff, man. Pollinate.
We need you guys out there to definitely hit the thumbs
That's
up
right.
and like and subscribe and do all this stuff because you know what? We want to make our channel grow. And
Yep.
Even though Brian had a family emergency tonight, we're going to still go on. So
Yeah.
the show must go
The
on.
truth must go on.
The truth. That's why we're going to wag the con tonight.
Television.
We're going to wag the
Wag
con
the
with all his
con.
lawsuits. He was supposed to show up on Monday. He didn't show up on Monday because Elena Haba said she was sick and that her parents tested positive for COVID.
I wanted an immediate COVID test that day. As soon as that words came out of
Her
mouth.
fucking mouth. You're goddamn right. And then the next day, that was Tuesday, she went to the fucking Trump's campaign party in New Hampshire, and some kid posted the picture of himself who's a big Trumpster fan, posted a picture of himself with Elena Haba at the party, and now the kid who posted it got booted out of the
I
fucking
love
rally.
watching him getting it. They're kicking me out.
They're kicking me out.
All I ever do is support him, and they're kicking me out.
This is what you get for being This is what you get. He said, "This is what you get for being loyal to Trump."
there.
I'm like,
It
can
was
we put
brilliant.
that
I
far
was
and
laughing
wide in a
so
meme?
hard. I think that was the first thing I watched today, and that's what set my day in the right direction.
Yeah.
Was watching the wheels go over that kid. It was brilliant.
I think
That needs to be broadcast everywhere in
Wait,
Magaland.
All right, wait, hold on, Tony. While we're still talking, can you look on YouTube for it on my page, or not YouTube? What the fuck am I talking about? On Shitter. On Shitter, it's an Izzy post. It's IZZY post. It's that guy with the beard, and he explains it. He's on. It looks like a TikTok video. So anyway, we'll let him look for that. Well, I'm still okay. Last Friday, this is how we start the show. I start with what came out in the news last week and kind of grow it to what happened today, right? So
it's not Izzy, because this is what I get.
No. Tony, you got to go on my You have to go on Die Baby Blue's
Christ.
page.
Get it right, Tony.
Die Baby Blue
Yeah.
on Shitter. That's me.
Well,
Yeah.
referring back to the kid being booted out, I mean, when you go against the rules of the He-Man Haters Club, or excuse me, the He-Man's Woman Haters Club,
Tizzy.
if you go against the rules, of course they're going to kick you out.
Izzy or what?
Tizzy.
That's it. All right, here we go. Here's the video we were talking about that set Benny Loco on the right step today. Maybe I'll show you the one that set me on the wrong step today.
No, where's where he
Go
gets,
ahead.
Hold on, where he gets booted? Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Well, you got to let him explain the whole thing.
And he's even dressed up like Trump.
Yeah, he is absolutely dressed like Trump.
And now,
He's like an insane Chucky doll.
Yeah. Go ahead, play.
oh
it.
my God.
Go ahead and play the whole thing, baby. We got time.
Whatever.
Or just play him getting kicked out. That's the best part, actually. It is actually the best part. He's like, why am I being kicked out? Oh my God, I'm the biggest Trump supporter ever. I've knocked on 12,000 doors.
I don't need any more voters. I got this hemmed up.
Photo with Alina. Trump event. Why do I have to leave?
I mean, the fucking gall of this person. I hate to call him a person because my human instincts say he's not a person under all that
Blob.
flabbery orange stuff he calls skin.
The fuck? Did you see that picture with his makeup and he was all sweaty and it was like
No,
really
he's
disgusting.
gross.
Oh God.
Like I've
Oh my
knocked more
God.
than.
All right, here we go.
I can't believe that
Shh,
anybody
here we
would
go.
let him near them.
Yeah.
Never mind a woman.
Yeah. Here we
That's
go.
why he had to rape women, because he's so fucking disgusting. Nobody would ever give him the time of day. So, like everything else, he just takes what he wants.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the clip.
I'm getting removed from the Trump event. Why do I have to leave, sir? Can you tell me why? Like I've knocked more than 12,000 doors for President Trump. I've done everything. I'm getting kicked out right now, guys. Guys, I'm getting kicked out of the Trump event for no reason. Like I'm just standing there supporting Trump. Like why are you removing me? Can you give me a reason why? Did Trevor tell you to remove me? Like what did I do? That's wrong. They just kicked me out for no reason. For no reason. They just came up to me and said, Dylan, you have to go.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and I'm like the biggest Trump guy here. I was the deputy director of the campaign. I've done everything I possibly can to support President Trump. This is unreal. This is how they treat loyalty in Trump world. I've done nothing but be extremely loyal to this man, and they kicked me out.
I want that as a clip. This is how they treat loyalty. That's what I want. That little clip right there at that end.
Oh no, his balloon's been burst.
Oh God, it'd be so fucking great, dude. I have to be optimistic here. I'm on more of an optimistic train than I have been lately. I think he's gonna go down in flames, but Trump is gonna go down in flames, and Biden's gonna have a fucking landslide, and he's gonna win by more than 8 million votes. I think it's gonna be 15 million votes. But that's just me. But then I have days where I wake up and I see fucking Trump going full Hitler, and I'm going, Jesus fucking Christ, this asshole. Why can't we put him behind bars?
They're trying.
Yeah, he's got his Haba out there faking being sick, and she got rebuked by the judge 14 times in one day on last Friday. 14 times. So, okay, yeah, it's enough. Tony, it's
Don't
obnoxious
get me
as fuck.
started in here. Listen,
Peter
we all
Navarro.
need to- we all need to organize people in parts of the country where these motherfuckers are coming out of the courtroom and be standing there with our goddamn whistles and cowbells.
I got mine.
Then they can't talk to the press. It's that simple. I have 2 whistles.
This machine kills fascism.
You bet you it does. Oh,
It's my fucking old school train whistle. I promise I won't do it in the microphone.
Yeah, please don't. It'll mess up my ears.
I got a couple cowbells on that fucking drum kit back there. I can always take it off and, just bring a stick.
Remember, we can always use more cowbell.
Diane.
I know.
Ah,
We're
she's
the
got the same
same
one.
train whistle.
Brilliant minds think alike, baby. Brilliant blue mind.
That's a good one.
It's like a train whistle. It's loud as fuck. So
It's
anyway,
very loud. That's as soft as I can blow on it.
Yeah.
It's very loud. I'm ready. And I have this one as well. And it's hyper cool because it's got a where is it? Maybe I was dreaming it.
Okay.
But
Get me a beer, please.
it's also very effective. So I can go harmony, see?
Oh, right. Yeah, but don't do it now. It's very loud. Okay. So, moving on a little bit, and just to take a little chunk out of fucking money that all those fucking maggots are giving to fucking Trump, FEC records show that from January 2023 to June 2023, Trump Super PAC Save America made payments of $19 million to 28 law firms.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
It's the Save Trump PAC, not America, and that's only 6 months of information that they got. So,
Yeah.
so wait a minute. If it's 19 million, let's just say it's 20. So it's $40 million in 2023 that he paid to law firms. Oh, and these maggots keep fucking pouring their hard-earned money into his bank accounts.
Listen,
I don't get it.
a lot of these maggots are on what they call social programs.
Yeah.
And they're sending their social security checks. They're sending their welfare checks. Some of them are selling their food stamps so they can get more money to send to Donnie.
It's dumber than shit. If you're gonna
Totally.
if you're gonna do that to
It-
yourself, fuck you,
It's
go
what
broke.
cults
I don't
do.
care.
They give everything to their master.
Yep. Go broke.
Yeah.
Go broke. What's it gonna
They
do?
relinquish
You're
everything.
gonna be pissed. You're gonna be really fuming pissed when he loses by a fucking landslide in 2024 in November. You're gonna be real fucking pissed because of road rage. Forget about it.
I can't wait to get my Maggoteers cup. I'm saving up for it.
No, I think it's great. That's only 6 months.
I know.
So,
Time is not our friend either. That's why we have to be very loud and out there and making all the votes that need to be voted, or all the people who are in places who are holding votes. Make sure they get all out there, and I don't care if it's for dog catcher. You have to vote blue.
yeah, all the way
Period.
up and down the ticket.
Yep.
And we have to pay more attention. I actually like mail-in voting, and the reason why I do is because I get the ballot at my house. And
Yep.
then I can sit on my computer and I can look up who the fuck these people are.
Right.
That's right.
When you are standing there and I don't know who the judges are. They don't say of an R or D next to their fucking name. So I'm not going to vote for these people and not knowing who they are.
Right.
I used to do it. I used to do it all the time because I was really only voting for president. But now I came to the realization that, ooh, god damn, I really know.
Yeah, look what's
need to
gotten
know
into that.
who the
Congress
judges are
from
now.
people not voting, and they've gone from the fucking grassroots up into our Congress.
Yeah.
You see, Marjorie Taylor Greene had to thump around the ground for a while before they noticed her over there, but she got the endorsement.
Yeah, but she also was a hooah and had what is it? One of these pages. She was a model on one of these pages. Same with
Did
fucking
you also
Bober.
know that Marjorie Taylor Greene's parents amassed their millions by building inferior government housing?
Oh, just like Donald Trump's?
Yeah, so
Oh.
Marjorie Taylor Greene has been living off the tit of the government her entire fucking
life.
existence.
Oh boy, that's too bad for Habitat for Humanity.
It's a dirty fucking shame. These motherfuckers
Yeah.
are sick. They're sick fucks.
Yeah.
We'll get to how
Well,
sick. We'll
They
get
can
to
be
how
sick
sick
on
they
their
are.
own time in a fucking
We'll get
padded
to
room
how
because
sick
we're
they
coming.
actually are. There was a time when traditionally presidential candidates ran on how they were going to protect Americans. Trump is running on how he's going to protect himself. That's JoJo from Jers, and she's absolutely 110% right. Also, another shitter post. The actual deep state is the Federalist Society and the billionaires controlling the Supreme Court. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that over and over and over and over again. I love that DeSantis backs out of the campaign with his fucking dick in his hands. And Matt Gaetz is now under investigation for his underage schoolgirl shenanigans. And I love that he got trolled at a Trump rally, and he was like, by some journalists asked him, you don't know who it is, what's the youngest schoolgirl you've ever been with? And they fucking ushered him out of the room, like, right quick. Hey, journalists, keep asking those fucking questions, you guys. Who cares if you get kicked out? Fucking, there's going to be another one behind you asking the same fucking question. Why is Benny muted?
Because I muted myself. I had my
Oh.
torch on.
Oh.
But listen, yes, journalists do need to do that. They also punked his ass with an award. They punked his ass twice.
Yeah. Well, I forget about that. What was it about? I remember them
I
handing
can't
him an
remember,
award.
but I remember I think it was the same guy or the same people.
They punked him twice with awards.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat remember what that is? We'll give you guys a few minutes to check it out. Oh God. And then of course this is Monday. I said Trump won't shut up about E. Jean Carroll, and the judge should order him just to write her a blank check because
Yeah. I saw
and
that
he
on
keeps-
the news.
Well, the thing is, he keeps bragging about how many billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars he has, and this could not just be, she got $5 million in the front one.
Well,
She was
yeah.
asking for 10 in the second one. Now, because he won't shut up about her, they could ask for $100 million, like literally. And if he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm worth billions and billions,"
He doesn't have it.
I know he doesn't.
He doesn't have it, but his cult does.
Yeah.
See, therein lies the rub.
Keep filling my coffers.
Let's see.
Yeah. And they'll keep doing it. That's
Well, like you
therein
said,
lies the rub. And if they see, until it really affects them, like they get kicked out of their home because they didn't pay the bills, or the lights go out, or their car insurance is no longer a valid insurance. It's got to hit them personally really hard somewhere. That's all.
Well, that's what I mean. I think that if you just keep flowing all this money into his coffers and you can't pay your own bills, you are not doing yourself any justice.
None.
So-
Zeros.
But if you're going to be that kind of fool, then I can't fucking help you either, right?
No.
well, it's just like Amy Taylor said in the chat.
Listen,
that,
I'll tell you what. When these fucking cult heads fall, their families who have lived through all their shit better get a fucking apology from them,
Yeah.
because they're going to need their families to pick them up by their bootstraps.
Yep. Their families are going to have to come and rescue
Yeah.
them. What was said in
Yeah.
the chat? I missed it.
Amy
that's
Taylor.
so
She
happening.
mentioned.
Hold on. Amy Taylor said what?
She talked about how these people are just as bad as giving their money to to these televangelists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just grift the money away.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good
And you've got
liars.
billion-dollar
the good liars.
churches
That's
and-
them, Andrea. The good liars.
And they're they're flying around in their own private jets, and they've got their Bentleys and their fucking
Yeah.
Rolexes, and you can't see it.
Yeah.
Like, how come these people can't see it?
They sit there. They sit there and give away their life savings
'Cause it's a
to someone
cult.
who isn't
I
using
know.
for any other reason than to better themselves.
It's so annoying that they can't see it. I think once they get smacked down, then they'll fucking see it. And then their family is like, "Yeah, we told you to stop giving money to fucking Trump.
Yep.
Now we have to fucking help you
Hey,
out."
Lenny, I've been waiting for you. I'm sorry. No, don't be.
So she has a friend over right now. So we will go through some more headlines while she's got her friend. Ooh, Putin. Putin this week, ladies and
What?
gentlemen.
He's not dead yet?
Putin signs a decree declaring the sale of Alaska null and void. He did it on 1/22/24, a couple days ago.
He wasn't even alive.
And
when
by
they
the
signed
way, it was signed 3/30/1867. Hey, Putin, good luck with that, fucko.
that. Yeah, no shit. That was the 19th century.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
I know.
No, but he thinks he can get away with this because why? He's a fucking dictator. You know? We don't want this shit in fucking America. You want
Nope.
it in America? You want it?
No,
You want Trump as dictator?
of course not.
Dictator, right, we call him around here, according to Tony Michaels. You don't know.
Taster.
You don't know who that is. Anyway, how about Noel Castler? I'll read a couple tweets because I love Noel Castler. He's the one who worked for Trump on The Apprentice, and he was Ivanka's handler. Okay, so he saw
everything.
He saw diaper changes. He saw Adderall crushed up in front of the whole crew and sniffed right there on the set because it wasn't his office.
So he basically saw the wizard behind the curtain, huh?
Absolutely. And so this is Noel Castler. Lots of talk regarding Trump's mental unfitness. He was mentally unwell long before he ran in 2016. If Mark Burnett, who was the guy,
producer,
hadn't buried the tapes and the family/insiders hadn't covered for him, we wouldn't be here now again. There was a lot of smoke nobody wanted to see because it paid to look away. Now, if we think about it, because of Bill Barr being Attorney General during his administration and Jeffrey Epstein being in prison and Bill Barr's FBI went into Epstein's place and took all the fucking tapes and all the video camera and all the audio shit that was out of there and all the photographs, that because Epstein's places were all wired for sound and video. I don't know if you know that.
So I'm assuming they destroyed everything?
Well, we don't really know. Maybe they're buried in Ivana's casket. That's what we're all assuming.
Yeah, because
no one's gonna look there, right?
Carry some ashes.
We've got David Pecker and the what's the goddamn rag? Inquirer. David Pecker was the editor for the Inquirer, and he would fucking, burn fucking stories about Donald Trump to make him look good. You know what I mean? Like, that was the hush money case with the Karen McDougal, the hush money case with Stormy Daniels. All that shit was buried with him. Then we get, and all the compromise that Putin's got on him. Because every time he went to Russia with the teenage girl pageants that he had, my God, as Noel Castler, comedian, says, putting Trump in charge of the teen beauty pageant is like putting Jeffrey Dahmer in charge of a restaurant or something.
Well, Jeffrey Dahmer in charge of, anyone's city morgue, basically.
Yeah. Or a restaurant, he said.
Oh.
So, yeah, we got Epstein, David Pecker, Mark Burnett, anything that happened in Bill Barr with the Mueller and everything that he buried with the Mueller report and all that shit, and then Putin tapes. There's a lot of compromise out there on Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But also, Donald Trump has all their compromise on everybody else. Do you know what I'm saying?
You see, this is bad television.
Yeah, that's just for you, Benny.
Very bad television.
Very bad television.
Damn worst television I ever saw, and I've seen a lot of television.
Yeah, and then the other thing Noel Castler said is from the clips I've seen out of New Hampshire this weekend, Trump's 24 campaign slogan is, quote, "I'm going to kill a lot of people next time I'm POTUS, and you need to give me immunity."
Oh, my God.
Literally. But that's what he's saying.
Oh, my God.
If you listen to what he's saying, you don't see it every day like we do. We got our nose in the ass of fucking politics, and we are fucking shoving it in there, and we are calling these motherfuckers out. I'm tired of mainstream media going, both sides do it. Both sides do it. No, both sides don't fucking do it. Fuck off. We have proof. We have years of proof.
Look, I'm trying to get people to just shut their TV off for a fucking week.
I know, Benny. It's not going to happen.
To show solidarity about how we feel about being fucking told bullshit fucking stories.
I agree with you.
Instead of being fucking told the news.
I think there's isn't there a thing where you can go to and it says unfox my TV?
Unfox my box.
Unfox my box.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's go there. Let's go to unfox my box and do a huge
I've been
petition.
pushing that for fucking 3 years now.
I gotta write that down. Unfox my box. Is it .org or
Sounds so dirty and suggestive.
good? Good. Those sick fucks. They're sick fucks in our fucking bedrooms, in our fucking doctor's offices, up our asses anyway. They're in my cunt right now. Fuck them.
Yeah. Get out of my pussy, motherfucker.
It's the way we roll around this fucking parts. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this fucking horseshit. Oh, why did Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley, Mike Lee, and Tommy Tuberville submit an amicus brief to the Supreme Court in support of keeping Trump on the ballot? It's not because they actually like Trump. It's because they know if Trump is removed from the ballot for insurrection, they will be too. Thank you, Lindy Lee.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Lindy
Spot
Lee.
on.
They know if he's removed, every single one of them will be too, including any single one of them who got who asked for a pardon from Trump and didn't get one. Like, ooh, Sporkfoot, 3 Toes, MTG, fucking. The fuck is wrong with that
She
woman?
is such an insult to humanity.
She's an insult to
She
fucking
really
women.
is. Knuckle dragging, mouth breathing Neanderthal in our Congress.
I think
How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
not to be a
Who was
dick, but I think she's
raised on
trans.
the
Have you ever seen her
government
hands?
Does she have man hands?
She's got man hands.
Oh my God! Wait a minute! In all honesty, I have man hands too, but I have worked my whole entire life physically. Now I could tear a carburetor apart with these man hands.
I bet my hands
so
are
been beneficial to
All right.
me.
I bet my hands are fucking bigger than Trump's. But I play
Oh, yeah,
guitar.
mine are too. There's no doubt in my mind.
This is as big as my face. His
Judo
hands are
chop.
like
Judo chop.
this compared to his face.
Judo chop.
Judo
Fucking
chop.
Gabe.
Judo
Gabe
chop.
is infiltrating
Judo chop.
your live stream.
Judo chop.
Well,
Judo,
hey,
judo,
we
judo,
love
judo,
Tony
judo,
Michaels
judo.
around here, and Gabe Sanchez. He's from that's who's saying Cheeto Chop, and we like the Fuck'em family around here. And
There's a little fuckum drama going on, and I'm all there for it.
yep, and we like the Sparklers.
Of
And
course.
we like Steph Heads in the Mooks. And so we've got like this little coalition of people, and I feel like, taking a drop like, this is what you get for being loyal to Trump from that young man dressed like Trump and getting kicked out. Then I think we should make that shit go viral. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I think we
Make him
should.
pout a little more in that video.
I
Can
think
you
we
make him
should.
pout just
Explain to me. Why am I being kicked out?
Because you suck.
Good one,
Good drop.
my brother.
Good drop.
I'm all on that one, Tony.
See,
All on
that's
that.
Benny really doesn't like drops until Tony does really good ones, and they're not
Yeah.
all over the place.
He's got some fucking excellent drops, but he needs to drop them when they need to be dropped, not while we're trying to have a conversation.
Yeah. All right.
Dr. Diane Russell,
Period.
professional proctologist.
Who is that? That's me. Who said that? Somebody in the chat?
No, I just said it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like you
All of a
said,
sudden, I just
you've been
lost
looking
my
up
fucking
everyone's
way.
ass for such a long time. I figured you should, rate that
Spiken's got
degree.
man hands too. Right on.
Get that doctorate.
See?
Ladies in the
We're
house.
not just a bunch of little pushover flowers, you know what I'm saying?
Seinfeld would never date us because of our man hands.
Yeah, well, I would never date Seinfeld because he's like, a schmuck. Not my kind of guy. Not in real world, not in the acting screen.
If your knuckles are wider than the lengths of your fingers, you got man hands.
If your knuckles are what?
If your knuckles
Guilty as
are
charged.
wider
Look
than
at
the
them
length
knuckles.
of your
Oh,
fingers.
okay. Yeah.
But then I have slammed my hand into freaking the engine block, twisting wrenches. I've
Yes.
snapped every freaking knuckle, tore the skin. Come on.
I know. We know.
I've only known one woman who had really bad man hands, very petite. She worked as a waitress in a diner. Loved her to death, but man, it just always amazed me how my hands
Manlier hands.
well, my hands look prettier than hers. You know.
You know, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you something. A set of busted up hands are either a boxer's hands or somebody who's been working with their hands all their life.
Yeah.
True.
Now, I'll bet you Tony's got some gnarly hands because he busts his ass working with his hands.
It's a full
I know
callus.
my husband's got some gnarly hands because he's busted his ass
callus.
working with his hands.
Tony's hands are full callus.
I lost my calluses after they closed down the Grand Rapids Press.
Right.
I used
to
to
work in Grand Rapids, the newspaper there.
Yeah.
All right. Should we get back on a little track here?
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like could literally just fuck around, but I do want to get through some headlines. I do want to get through some headlines because this is like fucking. We've heard all this shit before, but just to read it out loud
makes you go.
Yeah. So, Trump this week, New Hampshire, confuses Nikki Haley for Nancy Pelosi. He won't shut up about E. Jean Carroll. Quote, "We won world wars out of force. Fort Benning, Fort this, Fort that. They changed the name of the forts. We won 2 world wars out of those forts," unquote. Again, he thought he beat Obama. He said that Biden would get us into World War II again. Quote, "You need voter ID to buy a loaf of bread," unquote. Voter ID to buy a loaf of bread.
We don't live in Russia.
Quote.
Yeah, no, we don't. That's not where we are. Thank fucking God, eh?
Yeah.
"Driving over roads, that's almost paper. And you can see paper. I know paper. I know cans," unquote.
What the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
Thank you. But see, you don't see this shit every day, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Quote, "But all the time we see whales washing up on the shore because of wind," unquote.
That impersonation is spot on.
"They call it climb.
They call
it climb. No, they don't. They call it climate. They call it climate change. Donald Trump. You nut job."
We
Oh
owe
my
him
God.
Janet.
God, he's a fucking
He
nut
ain't
job.
Brian.
Then he said,
He has ceased to be.
Trump threatens Nikki Haley. "If she doesn't drop out, she'll end up under investigation for stuff she doesn't want to talk about."
Isn't that what you're under investigation for?
Threatening to weaponize the DOJ against a political opponent is what it sounds like to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, he's real smart.
Trump threatening Nikki Haley with investigation if she doesn't quit. He threatens SCOTUS with chaos and bedlam if they don't protect him. And his thugs threaten Pence with hanging. He threatens judges with murder and bombs. And when someone tells you they're terrorists, believe them. Thank you, Lindy Lee. Yeah, we believe them. They keep threatening everybody. Oh, my God.
That's all they got. That's it.
It's threats.
Not once.
And intimidation.
Have any of them spoken about any policy
Threats.
whatsoever.
And they lost policy the minute he got into office. There is no fucking policy. It's Trump
I know
policy.
that their policy is to follow Trump's policy. See,
Which is no policy.
they got nothing, and the people got to know that. People got to see that. People got to start fucking waking up. They're in there doing a reality show.
Yeah.
The fucking WWE of the fucking politics.
I'm glad he thinks he's so much gooder than everyone else.
It's just
For fuck's sake, dude.
To use bad grammar.
All right, I'm going to leave all the good stuff for the end of the show. By the way, the CEO of the NRA needs a special accommodation to testify in his own corruption trial because his brain is shrinking. And the NRA's revenue is down 60%, the lowest dues in 20 years. Fuck you, NRA. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're killing our children. Fuck you, NRA.
Oh my God. Yes.
His brain is shrinking.
That's too funny.
Judge, I can't come to court because I might have COVID. And Judge, I can't come to court because my brain is shrinking. Or is it your fucking bank account, you fucko?
Oh my God. I can't.
Oh
I can't.
my
It's
God.
just,
What a fucking asshole. NRA, go fuck yourself. Literally. You took a lot of money from out of my mother. You got a lot of money out of my mother. I still have your fucking magazines because I changed my mother's address to my address. And now I still get the fucking gun magazines, and they are terrifying. If I showed you these fucking shooter magazines, you're like shit yourself. Fucking little kids, and what do you call them? AR-15s.
There you go.
For little kids. For little kids, school ones, little baby ones. For little kids.
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Listen, I had 4 kids, and I never brought one of them any toy weapons of any kind.
Not a sword, not a little even, little psh.
Or a squirt gun.
Snap gun, a
I
squirt
got
gun.
water balloons.
Squirt gun?
Water balloons.
Water balloons.
No squirt guns. Water balloons. You want to wet somebody? Hit them with a water balloon. A squirt gun is just going to piss them off.
Super
Water
soaker?
balloon's gonna
That's a
saturate
grenade.
Super soakers?
No, if it's shaped like a gun, it ain't coming in.
Nope.
Yeah, no. And I'm a retired deputy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know about gun safety.
So, and
I
by the
know
way,
you shouldn't give children guns.
yeah. Well, who was that guy? I think it was like a week or two back. When he was like a congressperson, and the year before he had a Christmas picture with him and his kids with all his guns in their hands.
That was disgusting.
And then he gave his 5-year-old turned 6, and he gave him an AR-15 and shot him in his foot.
Ooh.
Yeah,
so
the whole mentality is so fucked up.
He's lucky he didn't get killed by his own kid.
There's always that.
You shouldn't be putting an
But
AR-15
why
in a
is his kid
6-year-old's
any
hand.
different than anybody else's kid, right?
You shouldn't be putting an AR-15, a weapon of war, in a 6-year-old
No.
child's hand.
No,
That's
or
it.
a 10-year-old,
Yeah.
or a fucking 15-year-old,
Or
an
20-year-old.
18-year-old. Yeah, and so on.
Unless
and
they're
so
enlisted
on, and so on.
unless they're enlisted in the army.
Fucking
Or
Democrat.
people with mental disabilities. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much of
I
that
have a
going on in
fucking
our
kitty
nation.
hair in my eyeball. I can feel it.
People with mental disability, and then their parents not helping them, and then they end up giving them guns, and then they go on a shooting spree.
I loved in New Hampshire, you guys, that for Biden not being on the ballot. Not being
Really?
on the ballot.
Yep.
He got 70% of the write-in votes. 70%.
That's awesome.
That's what democracy looks like right there. That's
That's
exactly what democracy
looks like. That's what democracy looks like.
Right.
Oh my God. Trump got 54.6 and Haley got 43.2. It's the first time in American history that a candidate has won a primary contest via write-in. First time.
Gen X George makes a good point there in the chat. I'm not opposed to people having hunting weapons,
Sure.
but weapons of war have no place in civil society.
I have to agree.
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
You have to, if you're going to do something, you have to be responsible about it. It's that fucking simple. You know, they don't just let anybody drive a car. You have to have a license. You have to take a test. You have to pay insurance.
Yep.
You know? And I think that some of those things should apply. If these people want to own these weapons, then there should be some fucking rules.
You blew it!
I agree 110%. Absolutely. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm sick and tired of how many times, well, you don't know, but Tony knows, how many times during our show, and we only do one show a week on Thursday nights. How many times during our show have we witnessed a fucking mass shooting? Live on air while we are on air.
Yeah.
And we're only on air for an hour and a half, one time a week.
It's an epidemic. It's become an epidemic. It's not just a problem now. It's an epidemic. And it needs to be tended to. Right fucking directly. ASAP.
Yep.
As soon as we get fucking power again, we need to fucking do shit and get it done and prove we're not fucking laying down on the job, that we mean business.
Well, Benny, this next story kind of goes along with that. Peter Navarro, who was a aide to Trump, got 4 months in fucking prison for not showing up for his fucking subpoena, for ignoring contempt of Congress.
Well, you know, there's quite a few more who have to go.
But what I'm saying,
spend
it's
some
a little
time.
tiny bit, and it's just because he wouldn't divulge the information he knew. If he had divulged the information he knew, he wouldn't be in this fucking circumstance. And this is a creation of his own fucking making. He tried to fucking overturn our fucking elections. Yep. And then the lady behind him whistling I love his press conferences when he was like trying to beg for money to get help.
Of course.
Yeah. So he's begging for money and she's whistling. And that's why, these things, this thing and this thing, my microphone and my whistle, they defeat fascism somehow. I don't know. We're going to do it. But anyway.
That 4 months to me was just a slap in the face.
Well,
so
yeah, but
I hope there's more. I hope Jack has
more.
something in his box for every one of these punk asses.
And I'm like, now do Jim Jordan and all the other motherfuckers who defied subpoenas.
Yeah, exactly. Every single one of them.
Because he's just a Trump aide. He's not a he's not elected to anything.
Nope.
Oh, what's in the box?
So we know today.
What's in the fucking box?
It's been totally, confirmed through several sources this week that Trump is behind the Republicans' no solution to the border. The Republicans don't want a solution to the border so they can scare white people into voting away their rights and their own freedoms. And I forget who said that on Twitter, but yeah, they want this as a weapon to use during the fucking elections, but everybody knows they're shitting on the job and they won't do anything about it. They had a bipartisan bill before they took a 3-week break. They take a 3-week break, and again,
boy, how many Americans get that vacation time?
Oh yeah, none
Not
of
me.
us.
Paid.
None of us.
Paid. I think I'll take 3 weeks off and get paid.
Yeah.
I'll take a siesta.
Out of our tax dollars.
Communist robots.
I'm sick of it.
I am too. Ooh! In court today, the Haba calls President Donald Trump to the witness stand, and Judge Kaplan corrects her and says, Donald John Trump.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm sick of that too.
Oh yeah. Totally. After
the word former comes before the word president when regarding an ex-president.
Katie on Twitter said, after testifying in E. Jean Carroll defamation case, Trump said, "This is not America. I thought the same thing when he became president."
Yep.
Thank you. It's not America. When you have this corrupt piece of shit installed in 2016. So don't give me any of this fucking shit. Could really just
they
don't
have
care.
a border plan put in place, and the Republicans will not sign off on it.
They won't. They won't sign off on it. So
Listen, this is the same. I've seen it, watched it all this time. Hi, honey. Oh, I've been slapped by Mike.
Who's that?
I've been slapped by Mike. I've been slapped by Mike.
there you go.
Like my 42 just stepped into the Benny location.
Hello. You're on HBL Radio Nation Live.
We're live. We are live. I'll be right back, honey.
All right, baby. No worries. So, yeah, it's been a hell of a week for Trump. He's been failing.
Because you suck.
He's got D.C. Federal Appeals Court delivers Trump another fucking defeat on his gag order issue. So
Nice.
he could not say what he wants to say in court today in the E. Jean Carroll case. And just as we were going on, the judge took out of his testimony today on the stand because he was lying the whole fucking time. And I forget what they call
That's
it, but she
awesome.
took it out of the testimony. So yeah, screw these motherfuckers. I'm
Now
tired
you're
of
an
it.
asshole. You got
Well,
that?
they took it out.
You're
Of,
an
they took it out of the
asshole.
record.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the stenographer is
Ow.
typing, she's recording everything's being said
Yeah.
in court. So they took it off the record.
Took it off the record. Yeah, that's it. So I love this report. Maybe Madison Cawthorn was right. Do you remember when Madison Cawthorn said he was invited to cocaine sex orgies, and then the next minute he was gone? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't even know who Madison Cawthorn is.
Oh shit!
I just know that most of the people that you talk about on the show are Richard Craniums. So figure that one out.
Who's a Richard Cranium?
What is short for Richard?
Dick,
What's a cranium?
brain,
Cranium.
Head.
Head.
head. Oh,
Dick. Head.
dickhead.
Richard
Okay.
Cranium.
Dickhead. Okay.
Vagina.
No, I just think this is great. An inspector general office put out an 80-page report on the White House medical unit and pharmacy covering from 2009 to 2019, but focused on 2017 and 2019 because the report showed that drugs, uppers and downers, were handed out like candy, especially after Trump took over.
What? No lewds?
Well, lewds are downers. So no oversight, no coherent records, no hesitation, getting meds out with no prescriptions, usually in advance of overseas trips to staffers who were ineligible for them. It happened for 3 years. They spent $50,000
Oh my God.
on brand name Ambien alone. In
No
those
wonder.
3 years. 50 grand
Oh my God.
on Ambien.
They would have made. They would have saved more money if they were chasing the dragon.
And of course, we know Dr. Ronnie Jackson, who says that Donald Trump is 6'3" and weighs 215 pounds, is a drunken hot mess, and he got booted out. But then he was like forced out, but then now he's forced into the House of Representatives. So now he's in the fucking House of
What was he
Representatives.
doing? Looking through a funhouse mirror?
No,
When he figured out that he was 6'3" and weighed 215 pounds?
He's been Trump's physician since 2012, apparently. But wait a minute. What about the kooky guy who had the long hair and the mustache?
He's dead.
He died mysteriously, and medical records from his office disappeared.
Of course.
It's seriously like Watergate times 11 billion. This is Watergate on steroids to a massive, massive amount. Like, there's no... Watergate was like cheating on a test compared to overturning our elections, trying to overturn our government, bribing people. Ooh, we have the Kerry Lake being bribed by the Arizona state Republican representative. What was that fucking story? I wrote it down. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know, you're talking about Watergate.
Yeah,
I mean,
saying, please get out of politics for at least 2 years. I'll give you a lucrative job. You'll make some money. Just get out of fucking politics. They tried to bribe the Republican Party. Tried to bribe Carrie Lake from Arizona, who tried to run for governor and refused to concede.
Senate.
No, she governor.
Well, she's running for Senate now.
Now she's running for Senate.
No.
oh, okay.
Yeah, refused to concede. They tried to bribe her to get out of fucking government, and now the
Senate
guy
race, yes.
who tried to bribe her, what's his name? Jeff DeWitt
I am not
has
one
quit.
of your fans.
He's quit. I give up. You caught me. She's threatened him with another recording
Oh boy.
because he doesn't know what's on it.
Well,
These motherfuckers are stepping on rakes, eating themselves alive. It's so fucking beautiful.
Well, like you said, you know, talking about Watergate. I mean, Richard Nixon back in his heyday, you know, I mean, he was trying. He was recording every single conversation. He was trying to get the FBI to silence people. He was trying to use everything at his disposal to stop people from basically trying to, I guess, run a government that didn't have the same thinking as him.
Imagine after they found out about the tapes
Oh
and
my
the
God.
13 or 18 minutes of tape that was missing. I forget how much it was, you know, during the tapes.
Oh yeah.
That really fucking sunk him. Imagine if he had destroyed those tapes. He would have not gotten a pardon. They would have prosecuted his
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
ass to the full
Oh, man.
extent because all the Republicans are saying, if you don't fucking leave, we will impeach you and you will go through all this shit. And, you know, to Michigan's detriment and Grand Rapids' detriment, Gerald Ford
Yeah.
pardoned him.
Pardoned him. Yep.
It's a goddamn dirty fucking shame. If they had not pardoned him, what about Bush? 1 and 2. You know? They could have gotten Reagan for Iran-Contra.
Yeah.
They could have gotten Bush for going into Afghanistan for no fucking reason. Iraq for no...
Yeah, looking for weapons of mass destruction.
You know what I was thinking about during our generation? Our generation, people think that Gen X, you know, we never been through anything. Well, your little young people, your little Gen Zers and the people out there who are too young to know, you know, we went through Reagan taking the solar panels off the fucking White House when Jimmy Carter and witnessed Reagan saying, hold on to the hostages until I become president so I can win because Jimmy Carter couldn't get the hostages out. We already know that they did that.
Reagan already won.
But we know that they did that on purpose so Carter would lose.
No.
We know it.
No.
We know it for a fact now. Papers have come out. Neither one of you fuckers have read them. I have.
I haven't.
So, we went through when we were teenagers. We had the AIDS crisis break out when we were teenagers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were in college. I was protesting the fucking Iraq and fucking Afghanistan wars that Bush was putting us in, right? We witnessed 9/11. We witnessed 08, the crash in 08, when we lost our fucking house.
Oh, no shit. The whole, yeah.
Okay? Every time a Republican came into fucking office, some horrible shit happened. Horrible, horrible shit. You got AIDS, you got wars, you got fucking crises here and left and right and upside down, fucking everywhere.
And then COVID.
Bush, Trump comes in. Now we have a we were going into financial fucking recession before COVID hit.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if people know that. But we were going to a fucking massive financial crisis before COVID hit. COVID hits, 1.5 million people fucking dead. Psh. You want to talk about a body count? They used to say the Clintons had a body count. Well, show me proof, motherfucker. I never saw proof that one person died because of the fucking Clintons. You know what I see proof of? Every time a fucking Republican is in office, people die. People lose their money. People lose their homes. They lose all their money. They lose their finances, everything. They lose their rights now. First time. First time in American history, Roe being overturned takes our rights away.
Yep.
Peter Navarro out there going, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. No, you know what? Who the victim is? The lady standing behind you holding the Peter Navarro is a liar sign, blowing a fucking whistle because her rights have been taken away. Fuck you. You want to know something really horrifying? Let's talk about fucking horrifying. We got 30 fucking minutes. Benny Loco's back.
Stick it up your ass and pull the fucking trigger till it goes.
I can't hear Benny Loco, though. She's still muted.
Yeah, she's muted herself.
Yeah, she's probably
She's still talking to her friend, but
her
she
friend,
can hear me, right? Benny, can you hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you, but
I don't know if she can still hear me.
yes, she can.
Okay. All right, here you go. 26,313 victims of rape forced to carry a pregnancy in Texas in 16 months after Roe was overturned.
Yep. Holy shit.
26,313 of rape in Texas alone. The number
That's a staggering number.
is like 70,000 across the country.
65. Give or take 5,000.
26,000 women have been forced to carry a pregnancy to term in Texas, whether it kills them or not. You want to call yourself pro-life? You want to put razor wire in the fucking Rio Grande River? You piece of shit. Greg Abbott, you fucking asshole.
Do you know how unwanted that child's going to be when it's born and being raised? And then it's just going to be just
a financial burden.
Let alone the mother.
Mental burden.
Yes. Oh, my God.
It's a sickness. It's a sickness. And he goes, oh, well, we'll just get rid of rape, and that way abortions won't happen.
Those kids will never have a chance.
Guess what? It's not abortion, motherfuckers. Don't ever use the word abortion again. It's called women's health care.
Mm-hmm.
Women's health care. It is not abortion. Women's health care is necessary. If there was laws on your fucking prick, I'm sure you wouldn't be happy about it. How about if there was a law that every male who comes of age at puberty has to get a vasectomy?
Oh, boy.
You dick!
You think that would fly?
No.
Fuck no, it would fly. If men could get pregnant, do you think there would be health care on every fucking corner so they could have health care if they needed it because they went septic or had an ectopic I can't even say ectopic pregnancy? I can't say it.
I don't know the word. I can't help you there.
It's when your baby is not going to fucking make it.
Okay.
If you could get pregnant, there'd be abortion clinic on every fucking corner.
Apoplectic.
Ectopic. Fuck. I can't say it. You guys know what I mean. It's sick. And you can put this on SCOTUS, on Trump, on the Republicans, on Harlan Crow and Leo Leonard and Mitch McConnell and every woman who's ever voted for a Republican in the last fucking 50 years. They've been trying to overturn Roe for 50 years. They finally did it. The dog caught the car. Now, they don't want to say how many women are dying. They don't want to see the statistics because they're bad. They're real bad. They're just as bad as fucking Donald Trump's ratings. Bad.
Ectoplasmic?
I don't think we're talking about Ghostbusters here, Tony.
Well, that's
no,
what
I can't say the
Amy
word.
Taylor
You
said.
guys know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yes.
And these sick fucks,
Yeah.
all of them, dick waggers. dick waggers,
Say
except for the
what
women.
Again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
And I love these moms for liberty. Oh, they're all having affairs, and they're all, they're all like, total fucking, what do you call it? They're thieves because they're stealing from Target. Kleptomaniacs.
Ah, there you go.
They're kleptomaniacs, and they're fucking having menage a trois over the place, but they want to fucking ban books. They want to ban a book. Ban the Bible. There's more sex and fucking murder in that shit than any fucking other book. But it's the book that you worship so much. Fuck off.
I didn't realize we were living in 1939 Berlin with the book burnings.
We're going to go there right quick, motherfucker. We don't wake up. We don't wake up and we don't get out there and be like, you better vote blue.
And I like to read. I read a lot.
Fucking Democrat.
Better
give in to your anger.
Ectopic. Thank you.
Ectopic.
Thank you. Celery. Ectopic.
Ectopic.
I'm sorry, I can't say the word.
I would say ectopic.
Yeah.
Ectopic, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I wouldn't say ectopic. Yeah.
I'm sick of swinging dicks, telling women what we can do with our lives, what we can do with our bodies, what we should wear.
Robot.
Oh, the first thing they asked if you were raped, what were you wearing? I don't think it fucking matters what you were wearing.
What were you doing that caused this to happen? I've heard that one before.
Think I'm gonna barf.
Were you walking home alone?
Victim shaming.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
It's fucking bullshit. And I can't wait. Biden has invited some of these women from Texas who almost died to his State of the Union address.
Oh, nice.
Well, they didn't almost die. They had a pregnancy that wasn't viable.
They could have died.
Sure.
If they hadn't had the money to leave the state.
Right.
They were all rich white women.
Right.
And by the way, they had to hide the fact that they were leaving the state. I don't think some of them could even go back to the state because they might get arrested and their husbands might get arrested for helping them.
Yeah, go through prosecution. Yeah. For fear of prosecution.
Yes.
We don't fucking know. And what about the women who don't have the money to do this? They're just going to die. And we're not going to hear about it because you think the Texas fucking Republican Party is going to let that kind of news get out? Fuck no. They don't want the numbers of the border coming out. Because the numbers of the border are fucking low. But they keep saying, it's a crisis, it's a crisis, it's a crisis. But it's a crisis we won't fix. Because Donald Trump told us not to fix it. I mean, literally, they're licking his fucking ball sack and it's disgusting. And we all see it.
I put some lube on and got him on his knee.
That's right. That is damn right.
Violated.
So you can always rely on Celery to help me out.
Thank you, Celery. I'm sorry that I had to step away for a minute, but...
You put the hole in the back of the pumpkin, then you stick it in.
Oh, and yeah, let's take away their Viagra. 110%, 110%, Chris.
Yes.
I'm
because,
sorry.
Listen, the Lord said, when your dick dies, that's because you're not supposed to be making any more babies because you are not going to be there to hunt for them.
Can't feed.
That's what God said.
That's what God said. He took away your abilities.
God put a limit on you because there's a limit on you, asshole.
How about these?
Science fixed it for you, though.
And you called out Midas Touch the other day, Benny, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was Midas Touch. I'm sorry. Yeah. Midas Touch just reached 2 million fucking followers on fucking YouTube. And they're
Congratulations, Midas Touch.
congratulations to that. I know you are on our side, but you are doing commercials for dick pills
Now,
while women are dying in Texas. Fuck
I said
you.
something, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the dick commercial since I said something.
Good. Maybe that.
No,
maybe
maybe
a
they
lightning
took it to heart.
bolt
Yeah,
went
maybe
off
it
in
sent
there
off
and
a
said
fucking
maybe
flash in their brain.
we might lose all our women followers if we
Yeah.
fucking push dick
Hello?
pills while
This is
we're
a bad business plan right here, guys. Find someone else.
yeah while they're fighting
Find
for
something else
Roe.
to tout.
Let's get Roe codified, but let's not push dick pills. Maybe that might be a good fucking idea. Jesus Christ. Make me lose my fucking mind.
Well, honey, you know, Diane, that I said something about it. I stepped right up, as I do.
Yep.
And I opened my mouth because I am not afraid. I don't care if I mod for their channel.
Yep.
I don't care if I was their very first mod for their channel. The truth is the truth. It doesn't always have to be pretty, but it's always the truth. And that's what I want. Fucking truth. I'm so sick of the lies. You know, just regular everyday lies before Donnie came along bothered me.
Yeah.
So can you imagine how I feel after being puked on for 8 fucking years of lies and lies?
Puked on by Donnie and his lies.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Damn it, man.
And it metastasized through the Republican Party.
Yes. It's cancerous.
It absolutely is.
It's like alien venom.
Yep, even Chewbacca agrees.
It burned holes in their brains.
Chewbacca agrees. Absolutely, he's going, yeah.
You know,
Dude,
a walking
Chewie
carpet is
knows.
my co-pilot.
Chewie knows. But yeah, you know, it's time for the silent majority to fucking open your mouth. If you see some shit, you say some shit.
Yeah.
I don't care where you are. I don't care who you're talking to.
And we are the majority.
You say it.
That's
Yes, we are, but
also
we've been too quiet, way too quiet for way too long.
that's also a saving grace in the back of my mind. There's way more of us than there are of these fucking Nazi lunatics.
Yep.
Okay, they're just
Way
loud
more.
and they're obnoxious and they get a lot of airplay.
Well,
We do not. That's why we
Nope.
want to grow our channel and we want to, you know, talk about it. Look, we're just regular people. I'm not fucking famous.
Telling
I'm
it
not-
like it is. We're not fucking Hollywood stars. We're not polished. We're not fucking, you know, politicians, or we're just regular old working slugs.
I'm an artist and a musician and a housewife. My husband works in construction. Where do you work now? You used to work for the newspaper. Where do you work now?
I'm a driver for Amazon.
He's a driver for Amazon.
See that shit? I'm a retired sheriff's deputy who's raising grandkids.
We are not rich and famous people, and that's another thing that I have a problem with is that people who are famous and who have bigger platforms than us, and I think everybody knows who I'm talking about,
Yep.
should
You know,
be helping
I still-
smaller channels like us
yes.
grow.
I take issue with that myself, Diane. But, you know, there's a bottom of YouTube for a reason. It props up the top of YouTube.
That's true. That's true. You know.
And then maybe you're lucky and you break on through to the other side.
Break
you
on
know?
through to the other side.
Everybody. Yes, listen to us. That would be super.
And then eventually we'll all be stronger than dirt.
That's right.
I know that we have like last week I talking to Benny Loco and I'm like, Benny, when you're feeling down and out and you need a fucking break, you take a break because the rest of us will be here. Me and Celery and Gen X George and Amy Taylor and Mark P and everybody else, we're all going to be here to help you while you recover. When I need a break.
I have felt for so long alone in this fucking game of, you know, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. When I need a break, I'm going to say, I need a break. Benny, you got to take over. You know, I
You
can't.
see, I don't stop. I don't stop in the real world. I
We're
don't
just
stop
little people.
on YouTube. I keep fucking sending out the message. I do not stop. I'm relentless.
Yep. We only have 4
And
votes right here.
for a reason,
We have-
because I understand the urgency.
Yeah. We have 4 votes right here, just in this room. We got 20 more in the chat. So we got 24 votes right here. Plus,
Thank you, Chatland.
if
I
we
applaud you for
start,
voting.
if we start putting out our fucking message all over the place and saying, if you want to listen to fucking sane people, you go listen to Benny Loco, you go listen to HBL Radio Nation, you know, you go pump out people to fucking Trucker John and fucking whoever else and get the bottom of fucking YouTube to get up. Because the right-wing radio stations, television stations, they bought all that shit up. They bought all that shit up long time ago.
Yeah, they're huge. We have to go by pure man and woman power.
That's what I'm saying. We are building like this individual coalition of just regular people who are fighting for democracy. I didn't start this fucking channel to sit here and talk to myself. I came here to talk about politics. Now, Benny, I know you started your channel to get away from that. And
well, actually, I started my channel to help me with my traumatic brain injury.
Oh.
And when I started my channel, my democracy wasn't being threatened.
Right.
And so politics was never on
your
my list of things to talk about.
Sure.
But that's, changed, of course, because times have changed.
Sure.
Because the times they are changing. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around us have grown, and accept it soon. We'll be drenched to the bone. Come on now, get out there and push the fucking vote.
Yep.
Bring a friend, bring 2 friends, bring your family who doesn't vote. Get out there and press the flesh.
I have to agree 110%. A lot of people are right here. Pressing the flesh is right here sometimes. I'm trying to build a show and I get new people in every day. And it's great. I love it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out with us. Smash that like.
Where else would I be right now? I left my modding obligation with Midas Touch to come over here and be with HBL Radio Nation, even though it was our 2 millionth celebration. I said, see ya. I'm going over by Diane. And HBL Radio Nation. So right.
Lumpy pillows kiss my
and
ass.
Look, I like what Midas does. They do cover the cases. They cover it in depth, in detail.
They're on it like stink on shit, and they have so many wonderful resources to pool with.
Yeah, and it is like, the lawyer stuff is over my head. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I've learned more about being a lawyer and epidemiology and fucking syphilis than I ever fucking want to know, ever.
You are a disgusting lawyer. Period.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome back, Mark. What have you missed?
Oh my God, a lot, babe. You're gonna have to scroll back.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Did I show everybody my Be the Wall YouTube T-shirt?
Oh, there you go.
This is a bottom of YouTube T-shirt.
There
Be the Wall. Subscribe to Be the Wall for Benny Loco.
All right.
Go over there, hit the thumbs up, ring the bell. It's for a good cause.
Yep.
It's for this channel what helps people with autism.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yes, Be the Wall.
All right, we're gonna go
There's
check
a lot
that
of
out.
good people out there doing a lot of good stuff that nobody ever hears about, but I hear about them.
Well, even like I was trying to get our show on Twitch, but because Brian didn't show up, it was kind of a mess up and whatever, and we were struggling to get on
Gotta pay for it.
Yeah, we gotta pay for it, but
Tony
we're
can't dumpster
we're
dive.
spending a lot of money. And we're not making any money, but we can't be monetized because we don't have enough viewers and we don't have enough
my jam.
followers.
That's my jam.
All right, let's play it for Benny. Play it for Benny.
I'm ready to throw down my boots.
Chewbacca even looks like he's into it.
Especially when he shakes his head from side to side.
I fucking love that song. Oh God, that's the same theme song to my life.
I remember staying up late, waiting until the parents went to sleep and sneak downstairs and catch the Benny Hill show.
When I was young, I used to listen to the Electrifying Mojo. He would come on the radio at like midnight, and he would play Prince for like 2 hours, and I would fall asleep to that on my transistor radio.
Yeah,
remember transistor radio, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody?
You played me a clip of that.
With a 9-volt battery that you had to test with your tongue to see if
Yeah,
it
make
was
sure.
dead or not.
Yeah.
Somebody was playing a trick on you.
Gen X George, where's my lighter? Yes. Gen X George named us the lighters. Thank you, Gen X George. You're awesome. Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Salary. This is one of my little, what do you call that? Thrift store finds. I embellished it with the little brooch and some side clips on its pre-existing flower. And I said, this is my hat.
Yes. It reminds me of one of my grandma's hats that don't fit me. They're all way too small.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry for that because, God, I love old hats. Thank you, Sharon.
They're awesome. Awesome. I have a huge collection. Too many
I do have a
hats.
collection, too.
You have a huge collection
I am
of a lot
guilty
of
as
things,
charged.
Diane.
Well, I inherited it, and
I
I don't know
know.
what the fuck to do with all of it. I got to start selling.
Well,
So-
let me run through your hat collection there then, honey. Let me see what you got. We'll do it on a private stream.
I'll give you
the
first
grand
pick.
tour.
First pick, and I'll send it out there out west to you. Tony, get me one, please. I know.
Now, if you
we
go
have,
back
like,
and look at some of my old live streams, you can see on my old shiny room that I have quite a lovely little hat collection hanging on the wall.
I know. Damn. I wish you could get your shiny room back together. You need to unpack those boxes and get your shiny room back together.
Right now, I gotta find them first. They're buried in all the other boxes of boxes that are boxes with boxes and boxes in them.
God.
Tony,
I know the feeling.
Tony, you just missed a chance to play What's in the Box?
I know.
Oh, yes.
Too slow. Getting
Except
beers for
I have
Diane.
one child left, and she's 13, and she's too hip to that game.
Where's Adam
She knows
Westish? I
what
haven't
work
seen
smells
him.
like, and she ain't doing it.
So, anyway, Benny, what do you have coming up this week? You have any, like, when's your schedule? What's your schedule? Do you have a schedule?
I don't have a schedule because life is too fucking unpredictable.
Sure.
Every time I try to make a schedule with something else happens,
gonna
and
say,
it's guaranteed.
something
I don't know if
changes.
it's because of my astrological sign that I was born under, but the universe fucks with me as far as scheduling goes. Even the people I live with don't comply with a schedule, and it drives me insane because I
Right.
would love to have a schedule, but I can't because. So I randomly go live.
Sure.
Do mostly live drives. We listen to music and haul ass down the highway.
It's so much fun.
Which
I love watching
is
this.
fun. I enjoy myself immensely. And then every once in a while, like, 5 times a week or maybe 6 or 7, I'll drop a short. Some of them are very pertinent as to the situation that's going on if you read between the lines.
Sure. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What color did you want your casket?
So, Tony, we have 5 minutes left. Did you see your present from your brother?
Yeah.
The highlighters.
You didn't even say anything.
Of course not. He's professional. He's doing the show.
Yeah, I don't know if it's for me or I
It's
have
in
to
a
sell
box
it.
somewhere. Exactly.
No, it's for you.
In a box. My whole life is in a box somewhere. Right
What am I
now.
going to do with it?
What's in the
Moving's a bitch.
What's in the fucking
I haven't been here for quite a year yet, so we're still trying to get sorted out, you know. And we weren't here for, I think, 2 months before my husband fell and shattered
Oh,
his hip.
shit. Right.
So that slowed the process down a little bit.
Wow.
God damn it, man! See, one of those things that give me pause in having a schedule. It's like things like that.
Right.
fucking Democrat?
So,
Earth chattering caboons.
Fucktard.
well, whatever happened to Brian and his family, I hope everything's okay, and
Yeah.
I hope he'll be here next week, and we'll
I
see
missed your
what happens.
Irish ass, Brian. Just so when you come back and watch the stream, you know that I said that.
And Tim, thank you for
Oh, sure.
sitting in with us and sitting next to Chewbacca. I know that you are a huge Star Wars fan. And by the way, he brought Tony a remote control car that is the Batmobile for his birthday.
Yes.
Oh,
It's cool.
boys and their toys.
It's in a giant box. It's in a box bigger than this
Yeah.
table.
Toys just get bigger as they get older. You know,
Oh,
that's how
my
that
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost close to quitting time. Tony, you want to say anything? Got any drops you want to?
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
I am not your guy, friend. I'm not your buddy, guy.
Well, I just
I
want
do
to thank.
like that, Seven. I like that, Stoner. I like that. I like that, Seven Dust. I'm just reading back on the chat.
Yeah.
Before we say bonjour.
Bonjour, arrivederci, mon amour. Before we say, I just want to say thank you to Lakira and Gen X George and Chris and Mark P and Seven Dust.
New people, couple new people.
Yeah,
Because
couple
without
new
Chatland,
people.
we don't
Steve,
exist.
I know,
So make
without
sure to
you
share.
guys.
Share.
Andrea Stilkoff. And you guys, thank you so much. Amy Taylor, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it so much here at HBL Radio Nation. We are on every Thursday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. We are the pregame show to Hell Sparks. Don't let anybody else tell you they're the pregame show to Hell Sparks, because there's someone want to, steal that away. So anyway, it was my idea. I've been doing this for a year now. Anyway, pregame show to Hell Sparks. Thanks again so much for hanging out with us. I'm Diane Russell.
I am Tim
I'm
Russell.
Benny Loco.
She's Benny Loco. And we got
That's a lot of
5
words.
eggs over here holding down the fort.
5 eggs.
Thanks again so much for coming and hanging out with us. We're going to let y'all go early and go find Hal. Hal be on 2 minutes.
Let's go beat Hal's ass.
Because the whole world got
Love you guys. See you in the chat and Hal's. Peace out.
Bury the fucking cat.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the other way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping down a of bitchin' cars race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, hammer motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my ear. Don't ask me why. You should probably start to cry. No, no.
Television is the expert.
We are trailing a
You see this in bad television.
1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him.
Fucktard!
License plate registered to a William Guard Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy?
As a matter of fact, honey, I'm gonna get high. Because that's what you do at a fucking party. You get too high, you get too drunk, you stay too fucking long! That's why they call it a party!
Stepping out of the jet cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh no, no.
Thursday night, we're about to make it Saturday fucking night.
I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she was got to cry. Yeah, yeah,
.0.
Hey, where are the white women at? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot. Oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. You probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
That James Bond shit never happens in real life. Professionals don't do that.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Hammer motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. You should probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Guard Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him.
May they all burn in hell.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no.
It's not a tumor.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh no, no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she was got to cry. Yeah,
I'm sorry, what country are you from? Hollywood? I'm sorry, what country are you from? Hollywood? I'm sorry, what country are you from? Hollywood?